What are the biggest mistakes I see athletes making? Part 5. A big one for me, something that I'm very passionate about and something that I'm very loud, obviously about and talk about as much as possible is, this particular point. And a big mistake I see ladies make is that they choose to go the PED steroid route without doing proper research, without, truly being informed as to the side effects. And before they have even tried to reach, their true potential, completely naturally. And this is not necessarily something that athletes make themselves by themselves. I think this is where the unfortunate, situation of you have people that have a lack of knowledge that only can give you what they know or what they perceive to, believe is truth. And they will often tell ladies that the only way you can become a bikini champion, win at provincials, win at nationals, become a world champ, obviously become a pro bikini athlete is if you go the PED route. And that is the knowledge that they are given in the beginning of their journey. And that seed is planted. And I very often think that ladies make a decision to go down that route because they are so passionate about this journey. They love, obviously competing in this industry and this quest to obviously be greater and obviously achieve, the top of the industry. But they truly believe that the only way they can get there is if they take steroids, is if they take PEDs. And I truly believe more ladies than not regret that decision, because I speak to those ladies behind the scenes. It's not the ladies that you see on social media that are thriving. It's the ladies that, obviously fell off, the journey, that didn't make it to stage, that obviously ended up taking things and now they are forever changed, hormonally, obviously their physiques in certain, obviously, areas that they weren't prepared for or warned about, what I'm saying? And then they can't reverse that. They can't take that back. And I think a lot of ladies regret that decision because competing is such a short period of your life. And you've got to make informed decisions. So for me, once again, like I've got no problem with someone choosing to go the PED steroid route. It's obviously it's thriving in our industry. 80% of the girls that you stand on stage with will be someone that takes performance enhancing drugs or steroids. Not everyone will talk about it. I'm saying? People want to obviously create the illusion that they are natural, but obviously realistically, unless someone is honest and open about them being natural, chances are that they are most probably taking some form of PED. But that's besides the point. As long as someone is making that decision for themselves, they've done the research, they understand what it is going to do long term with their body, they are, obviously aware of the risks, and they choose to do it on their own accord, 100% go for it. You get what I'm trying to say? I find pleasure in our ladies being 100% natural and winning shows, obviously against girls that have taken, it's a secret pleasure of mine when I see our girls, obviously winning shows that they're natural. But besides that, it's not about that. It's the girls, it's the ladies that people don't see behind the scenes that are hurt, whose lives are changed, who more hormones are affected, for months and months, for years and years, that struggle in silence behind the scenes because a coach, a boyfriend, a person at the gym, a fellow athlete that has competed before that didn't know of, anything else other than that, encouraged them, planted that seed, almost made them believe it's impossible to compete and do well without taking steroids. So a big one for me, that I'm very passionate about is a mistake that I see a lot of athletes making is that they are unknowingly, against their better judgment, taking PEDs when competing. And it's something that they think they need. I'm here to tell you 100% you can achieve provincial, top in your province, top in the country, world champs, pro status, as 100% natural bikini athletes. All of the ladies that you see in our teams, we've got more pros than, obviously majority of the teams across the country. We have world championship, world champions. We've got multiple SA champs, over the course of, the last 7 years. And all of them are 100% natural. It is possible. So yeah, just be careful at the end of the day. It's more of a safety, trying to protect you from making a decision that you'll regret later rather than anything else. God bless.